recently is, I'm sure you saw it, headlines everywhere, coconut oil isn't healthy. It was on the front of the USA Today.
Wow.
It was everywhere. And, you know, as a person who's been studying health and nutrition now for over 10 years, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
How's it not healthy?
Yeah. And it was I'm not talking, it was just in USA Today. I mean, it was on everything. And it was because the American Heart Association was the one delivering the message. And people believe this association. Little do they know that the AHA seal used to be on Trix and other cereals that were terrible for your health. But and they're, you know, they've had their seal, you know, you can buy their seal basically and put it. I mean, it was on Subway, it was on a lot of different fast food chains. But not only that is, you know, people see this American Heart Association and they just automatically believe it. They don't even know that a lot of it's being driven by the food and chemical industry and that their experts are being paid secretly behind the scenes from the corn and the canola industry.
Crazy.
So the corn and canola industry is driving this message that coconut oil is unhealthy because they see coconut oil sales take over their sales because people are becoming aware of, wait, how's corn oil produced? How's canola oil produced? Oh, it's produced with hexane and a very carcinogenic gas. And oh, it's inflammatory, causing in my system. It is an abundance of omega-6 fatty acids. And no wonder I need omega-3 in my life and why my body's so out of whack and why I'm experiencing depression and Alzheimer's and all these other diseases because of this reason, right? So, so you see that, you know, you look something, you know, you see a headline and you just automatically believe it. I mean, it was so believable that my mom is texting me and she's like, Vonnie, I told you so. I didn't like coconut oil anyways.
Wow.
Like she's always been like, she just likes good old fashioned butter, which is good.
Yeah.
But you know, I've always told her, like, if you fry something, fry it in some coconut oil versus like, you know, canola oil or corn oil or soy oil. And she's like, look, it's all over the paper. And she's even believing it. And meanwhile, if you don't look behind the headline, you don't look into who's driving this message and the experts who are being paid to promote this agenda, you are going to suffer as an individual because you're going to believe this information. You're going to make these choices about your health and what you're feeding your family, and you're setting them up for failure. And so this is what Feeding You Lies is about. Exposing these tactics, exposing this playbook so that you as the consumer, you become a health investigator yourself. You can see beyond a headline now after reading this book. You can see when you see slews of comments believing one thing that just, you know, your intuition is like saying, I don't know about this. You can kind of dig deeper and see, whoa, is this an AstroTurf campaign? And I give you tactics on how to handle that if that happens to you. You know, if you're leaving a comment and people are bullying you about a certain belief or view. And not only that, but there are specific lies in there that affect us every single day at the grocery store. When you see a label that says gluten-free and you're on a gluten-free diet, doesn't mean that that product is safe. It doesn't.
It might be gluten-free, but it might be filled with all these other chemicals.
That's right. I mean, you know, the food industry loves a good diet, right? They love love anything that they can use to market processed food in a different way that is fashionable and trendy. And the trendy thing right now is gluten-free, right? Actually, the next one is keto, right? And you even see like Slim Fast getting into keto products, and their products are garbage. It's absolute garbage for your body. I mean, there is, you know, they're full of synthetic chemicals, vitamins and minerals, you know, different artificial sweeteners that, you know, make your metabolism just completely like shut down because it starts to like create leaky gut. And, you know, you have all of these chemicals that really shouldn't be part of your diet when it's really as simple as the 3-question detox that I talk about in the book.